Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have an Aquarius sun sign, Aquarius moon sign, or an Aquarius ascendant. Anybody who vibes very strongly with the traits of Aquarius. We're taking a look at your energies. Some of you could be in the midst of these energies, some of you could have just stepped into it, and some of you could be probably at the last bit of it, and we will get some guidance regarding this for you. Take what applies to your situation and think through it before you apply it, be it a single line or be it the entire reading, half of it, whatever it is. Use your discretion while watching and applying your guidance. Alright, so let us start with reading for Aquarius. What is it for Aquarius? Okay, there, you've got your first card. Trust your intuition. Okay, we're doing a past, present, and future. So in the past, you have been working, your intuition has been pretty strong. You've been following it right through, and you've had some miraculous healing happening, Aquarius. Right? I mean, it's like just happening from, nowhere, so to say, but we all know that it all happens from source. It always happens from God. It happens from the universal divine higher energies, right? They're bringing about a lot of healing for you. And it's nice that you're paying attention to it because you are trusting your intuition. That's what the card is saying. You're trusting your intuition. You're following through with it, which is bringing about healing for you. And your next card is kindness. You are feeling, it's a card of kindness towards self and towards others. We can only be kind towards others when we know what kindness is. When we are kind to ourselves, then only can be extended to another person. And here there is this mutual flow of kindness between you and others, between you and the universe, right? I mean, I think, some of you are feeling that it has been really kind of the universe to bring about this healing for you after a long time. Next card, vacation. So maybe a short break, a short trip, a short holiday is coming up for you. Yeah, happily ever after. Yeah, see, so I think you'll have a nice, pleasant, happy trip. Right? Or, and for some, it can also be that, this chapter, whatever you have been dealing with, which has been healed, is now, it's got a nice fairy tale ending, so to say. It's all like beautiful, happily ever after. Everybody concerned, all situations have been resolved in a very beautiful manner, and no going back to it again. All right. And for some who are actually planning a vacation, it's going to be a lovely trip. That's what is the OC. As I was shuffling, this card came out. You've got the death card, you've got the strength card. So here it's quite clear that a situation has ended for you, which has brought about a certain transformation and change in you as well as your environment. Because when you experience the changes, first it is going to be within, and then it will be reflected in your immediate surroundings as well. All right, so you don't need to fear these changes because you've had this healing. Something within you has healed, something within you is over. Certain aspects of your life, your journey are over, and now it is time for the new ones to begin. So don't be fearful of these changes, and understand that when an old chapter finishes, now you have to step on a new journey. Life is always about moving, right? So a road has reached a certain end. You cannot walk back on the road. The path has been erased completely. So now it's a new path opening up for you, and just garner your strength and just understand that this is the next phase of your life. Okay, I think this is something you're you have just been experiencing of late. And you've got Four of Cups. So this certain ending, it's brought about the healing, but you see, it was something you have been dealing with, you have been working with, and all of a sudden it seems to be over because the healing has happened. And now you're wondering, that emotional stagnation kind of a feeling, that yes, I was dealing with it, but now it's over. Now what do I do? So sometimes when we have been with something for a very long time, the moment it goes out of our life, it leaves a bit of a vacuum, a bit of emotional stagnation, a bit of, what now? Where do I go from now? So that is what you have been experiencing in your past, Aquarius. Okay? Currently, Three of Pentacles, Star card, and the Lovers. So, it would be a good idea to, occupy yourself with a little bit of, light work. Okay? Because you need to invest your energy which you had in being investing in the past, in resolving this, in working with this. Now what do you do with your energy? Now you have to again put into something which you have been wishing for. Maybe there was some time in the past where you kept telling yourself that I wish I had the time to do this, I wish I had the time to do this. There was some path. The Lovers card is also a card of choices. It's walking a new path, and you've always had that this is, whenever I have time, I'm really going to start doing that work. So I think it is the right time now to put your effort and energy into something which you had been dealing. It has always been your wish, but you were so preoccupied with this that you did not have the time and the energy to start this. So it would be a good idea, Aquarius, to start working on something you have been wanting to work on for a very long time. Okay? And what's coming up for you? King of Wands, the Judgment, and Two of Wands. Okay? Bottom of the deck, you've got Nine of Swords. So you do feel a little anxious about your future, because there is something, I think, which again, see, for those of you who are going on a break, who are going for a short trip or a little holiday, you might experience something from your past in that, when you are in your, you've probably made the trip and you've reached wherever you've had to. So when this vacation time starts for you, you might be encountering a certain past, which comes up for you, and you do not know how to handle it. It could be to do with a person, who is very, a male figure here. You've got King of Wands. It can be a male, it need not always be a male, but someone, who's very who's very, who's a little dominating, who talks a lot but doesn't do much, who's so busy trying to impress people with his energy, and who talks, probably 19 to the dozen, but just to impress everybody. Basically, that person is not like that. They're busy creating a picture of themselves. And you're going to encounter a similar situation, and now you will be wondering what to do. But that what is the best way to handle something like this. Though you've got this card of happily ever after, it tells us that don't get anxious, don't worry about how it is, because there is some miracle healing happening which is going to resolve this entire situation. So it's best that you don't decide that this is what I'm going to do to handle the situation. You have already experienced this situation before in your life, right? It's best to allow the universe to handle it, because you've got miracle healing. It's just because it's in the past, it does not mean this energy is over. It is lingering with you. It knows that this also needs to be resolved. So it would be a good idea, just to stay still, like this little witch is. She's not moving, because she does not know which path to take. And if you are to take a path, you can be rest assured it's going to be a path which is going to be very beautiful. You wait for guidance from the universe, and don't worry yourself over it. Okay? So let me get a little a few cards for this also, for your future. There you've got Temperance. Just hold the balance for a while. Don't respond, don't react. Just let things be the way they are. You just center yourself and keep yourself grounded, and keep yourself, don't get disturbed by it, because you did get the Nine of Swords, which is a card of, being anxious. Don't worry about it. Don't get anxious about it. it will automatically come to an end. You've got the World card. It's a very powerful card to get, you know. See, judgment, and then from the judgment follows the world, right? So, you know, this thing is playing up for you one last time so that it can end. And here, just don't do anything. The way events will unfold, the universe is going to take care of it. You just hold your balance. I think I'll take these three cards. They came out together. You've got Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords, and Page of Pentacles, right? So here, you know, this is again a confirmation for you that, you know, events are going to happen. You just rest. It will all come to you. It'll all come to you. The whole thing is going to get sorted out on its own. Don't do anything, just rest. Here's a card of rest. Here's holding your balance, right? There's no need for you to do anything, Aquarius. You wait and see what the universe does for you, and then whatever steps, if at all you need to take any, they will also be communicated to you. So you go and enjoy your holiday and let this play out, because it needs to come to its end. The whole cycle is going to end. You're not going to experience that cycle again. Okay? Let me get a little guidance for you. Please give some guidance to Aquarius. Any general message or any general guidance. The Royal You and a deep breath. All right, so, you know, just trust that you know, this card says that, you know, you are super awesome, Aquarius. No doubt about it. You're super awesome. Just maintain your dignity in this situation. Just like a king, you know, no matter what the situation it is, the king never looks disturbed. He will not put it out there for people to see. He will maintain his composure, his calm, and the best way to deal with this would be to just breathe. Breathe slowly. Okay? Long exhalation, long inhalations at a very easy pace, and just maintain your composure. Just remind yourself of this, that you are this royal person. You'll conduct yourself in the most dignified manner, and not get triggered by these things, because this is coming up for the universe to end, not for you to end it, and it's going to give it a beautiful ending, as this card promises. But to get an outcome, you know, this is the guidance you got, what you need to do so that this card can play out. Okay, so if you follow the guidance which these cards are giving you, you can be rest assured that this is going to be your outcome. Alright, Aquarius, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.